Namaste, hello and welcome to your Vinyasa flow practice. We're going to be looking at boosting vitality and energy. I've just found that as for myself personally, as this lockdown is progressing and the longer that we seem to be stuck in the same routines, I really have to dig deep to find my vitality and my energy. And yoga is an extremely effective way to unlock our reserves of vitality within the body. Vitality is a strong and active energy, but I love the definition of vitality in the sense of the vitality of seeds, and it's the power giving continuance of life and present in all living things. So what we want to do today is we want to tap into that internal vitality and unlock the reserves that we have through our yoga practice. So we'll start just in Child's Pose. And we'll start in Child's Pose just to give us a little bit of time to connect into breath. The other fundamentals of our practice is to come into breath. Breath is the union of the body and the mind, and that is going to help us to tap into our internal reserves. So starting in your Child's Pose, take your knees nice and wide, and then just walk your hands forward, drop your forehead towards the earth, and let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Using your hands to walk forward a little bit, your tailbone tucked down, your navel to draw in as you begin to find that Ujjayi breath, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Feeling the breath draw right down to the base of the belly, and allow the breath to begin to awaken you. One more deep inhale and exhale. So coming up just to the fingertips, slide your right arm through and come onto your right shoulder, right ear. Stretch your left hand forward and breathe here. One last deep inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, reach your right arm forward. Take your left hand through, come into the top of the left shoulder, left ear. Stretch the right hand forward and breathe. Two more Ujjayi breaths. Stay connected with the breath and use this opportunity to really land here 100% on your mat. Now coming back to center, we're going to come onto our tabletop and then slide your legs away and find your Sphinx Pose. So we're starting a little bit slower this morning so that we can begin to open up the chest and the shoulders and open up our capacity for breathing. So in your Sphinx Pose, energize your legs, lift the chest, but let's focus on 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Allow everything you feel to be present here as you begin to sense into that awakening of the body. Last deep inhale and exhale. Good. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and if you can press up to plank pose with or without your knees and lift up. And plank pose is a beautiful way to calm the mind, to come into the strength of the body, and to awaken, especially into the front of the body. Pressing the heels away from the crown of the head, drawing the navel up and in, broadening and opening the heart. 2 more breaths here. Downward facing dog when you are ready, and perhaps this is your first downward facing dog in a while, so let's begin to pedal the legs out, move the hips a little bit from side to side, and then when you're ready you can draw into stillness. Couple of breaths here. And now we walk our feet towards the top of the mat, coming into our Uttanasana, our forward fold. And you can soften your knees as much as you need. Grab opposite elbows, allow your head to hang heavy, and just allow there to be an awakening in your body. Three half lifts, placing your hands on your shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward, draw the navel up and in. Exhale and fold. We're doing 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, reaching the arms all the way up. Find a little back bend, take the hands together before the heart. 2 breaths here. Let's move. Inhale, stretch the arms up, find a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, find your plank pose, take a full inhale. Exhale, bring your knees, your chin and your chest down, and let's open the front of the body again with the cobra. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release back down. Can we do 2 more? Inhale, feel the energy moving. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, release, perhaps using your knees, maybe not. Come back to your plank pose. Breathe here, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Breathe here and exhale. Inhale, take your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose. Extend back. Take your knee to your right elbow. Extend back. Take your knee to the left. Extend back. Step your foot through between the hands. Lift the heart, look forward. Step the left foot to meet the right, big toes touch. Half lift, exhale and fold. You now rise up. Flirt with that little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, coming back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, step your left foot back, step your right foot back, back in your plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the knees to the earth, bend the elbows, coming down. Rise up into a cobra. Exhale, release back down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Try not to have too much pressure in the hands. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release. Maybe to plank pose using the knees, maybe not. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Press through the right foot, inhale, take your left leg up, bring your knee in towards your nose, extend your leg away, knee to the left elbow, extend it away, knee to the right, extend it away. Step your foot through between the hands, lift the heart, look forward, step your right foot to meet the left, big toes touch, long spine, exhale and fold, inhale, rise up. Find your back bend. Exhale, hands together before the heart. Pause for a moment. And again, inhale, stretch up, flirt with the back bend. Exhale, forward fold, coming down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk, step or jump back. Find your plank pose, yogi's choice, knees on or off the mat, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, lengthening out through the front of the body, back to downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Walk, step or bounce forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Find that back bend, back down to the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk, step or jump back, hold. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog and breathe. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk, step or float. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Find that back bend as you rise. Reach the palms to touch. Hands together before the heart and pray. And let's pause here. And now, beautiful one for building vitality and tapping into the reserves in the body, or Vicasana. Bend your knees deeply, sit down low, reach the arms up, soften the shoulders from the ears. Take 3 more breaths here. Let's bring the hands to prayer. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and press through the left hand. Breathing here. Inhale, rise up to stand. Find a little back bend. Come back to Utkatasana. Sit low. Take the hands to the heart and twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press through the right hand. Inhale, rise all the way up. Find that back bend. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk, step or float back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Bring your thumbs to touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk, step or float into your Malasana. 3 breaths here. Maybe moving a little from side to side and coming into breath. Vicasana, crow pose, is another beautiful way to tap into the body's energy and to build strength and power. Take 2 more breaths. Now you're welcome to stay here, but if you're working on a Vicasana, just jump your feet together. Spread the hands on the earth. Inhale, take the knees right up in towards the armpits. Lean forward. Spread your hands and then inhale. Begin to lift your feet. 5 breaths here. Walk, step or jump back. Upward facing dog, stretching out the front of the body. Back to downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up high, step your right foot through between the hands. Place your back heel down and open into Warrior 2. Warrior 2 is one of our favorite yoga poses for building strength and energy in the body. See if you can find your weight distributed evenly between the front and the back foot. Shoulders are soft. Now let's create space in the side body. Flip the front palm and reverse. Come back to Warrior 2. 3 more. Flip and reverse. Warrior 2. Again. And down And one more. Wimble the hands to the earth, step back into your plank pose. Take chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Downward facing dog helps us and gives us an opportunity to renew our energy. To the other side, press to the right foot, take your left leg up, step it all the way through, press the right heel down, and wimble up into Warrior Two. Meet this pose, fullness of the pose, sink low through the left sit bones, soften the shoulders, gaze over the index finger of the front hand. 5 times. Breathe length into the upper body. Stay stable in the lower body. Find that balance between strength and stability. Let's just do one more. Wimble the hands down to the earth, step back into your plank pose. Hold it for a moment, and then chaturanga. And back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Step your right foot through between the hands. Press your back heel down, right hand on the inside of the right foot. Straighten your right leg and reach your left arm up. Trikonasana. Keep finding a fullness in the shape. So there's 3 triangles. Top hand, front foot and back hand. Triangle between the right leg, left foot and sit bones. Keep breathing here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend the front knee. Flip the front palm, reverse. Bring more hands down to the earth. Step back into your plank pose. Hold your plank pose. Roll over onto the left side. Take your right arm up for a side plank. 3 breaths here. And then take chaturanga. To the other side, inhale, take your left leg up high, step your left foot through, press your right heel down. Bring your left hand on the inside of your left leg, straighten the left leg. Take your right arm up. Trikonasana, now fill out the shape. Reach the right fingers up, press down through the feet. Find that first triangle. Breathe into it, filling it. Inhale and rise all the way up. Bend into your front knee, find your Warrior Two. Flip, reverse. Wimble your hands down to the earth, step back into your plank pose. Hold your plank pose. Roll over to the right side, take your left arm up and breathe in your side plank. Take chaturanga when you are ready. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a full inhale here and exhale. When you're ready, bring the knees to the earth. Take your feet, knees be just hip distance apart and rise up. Take your hands in behind your lower back. Lift and open the chest, lift the heart. Take an inhale and exhale. If you feel comfortable to do so, release your hands towards your heels and begin to move the hips and the heart forward. Please keep the back of your neck long. Begin to wake up all the reserves of energy along the front of the body. Bring your hands back together before the heart. Rise up and then bring yourself to sit down. Take your hands into your solar plexus. Let's do some Kapalabhati breath. Inhale and then let's go. So you exhale by snapping the lower belly back, forcing the breath out of the nostrils, generating heat in the core, and release. 3 more rounds. Inhale. And release. 2 more rounds. Inhale. And release. Last one. Inhale. And release. Hands onto lap and pause here for a few breaths. Coming back to your downward facing dog, spreading the fingers wide, lifting the hips, and we want to jump through to seated. Take your hands nice and wide, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look where you're jumping, and then when you're ready, jump through. Extend your legs forward and come to sit, bending into your left leg. Take the foot up and over towards the outside of your right leg. Option to keep the right leg straight or bend it in. Twist, taking your left hand behind you. Reach the right arm up, hook it onto the outside of your left knee and twist. Twist the lower belly, twist the torso, and make sure you are with your strong Ujjayi breath. Coming all the way back to center, bring your hands down, lift, and walk all the way around to the other side, and voila. You have your right leg on top of the left. Take your right hand behind you, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, and twist. Twist the lower belly, twist the torso. Make sure you are breathing into the twist. Coming all the way back to center, place your hands behind you, straighten your legs with the option to work with bent legs. Inhale, lift the hips. Feel the energy awaken throughout the front of the body. Releasing all the way down, take a bend in the knees and let's find our Vicasana. Let's come to our half canoe. Let's lift back up. Feel that energy awakening in the body, half canoe. Release onto your back, bend the knees, placing your feet on the floor, turn the palms to face down. Inhale, lift through the hips, interlace your fingers behind the back, walk the arms in underneath, connect into your feet, hug the inner thighs together, and breathe. releasing the arms all the way up. Take your legs and bring them into happy baby. Straighten through the legs, take your arms out into a T shape and breathe here. Now you have the option to bend your knees or engage to the core, work through straight legs and take your legs over towards your left hand and turn to look to your right. And you can always work with your knees bent. Either bending the knees or really getting active in the core. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, over to the other side. You can have the legs bent or straight. Inhaling, coming back to center, extending the legs back up, and then take the arms up as well. Find a little bit of a softness, maybe even shake a little through the arms and the legs. And then drop down into Shavasana. So yoga is the most effective way to awaken the reserves of vitality, energy in our body. So right now, let go of everything and allow your body to absorb all the benefits from your practice. Ready, just begin to move through your fingers and your toes. Stretch the arms, stretch the whole body, and then hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. Now when you're ready, just rock and roll up to seated. Last one. Crossing through the ankles. And then we're going to just bring our hands, left hand on the lower belly, right hand onto the heart, or the other way around, whichever you prefer. Inhale, 2, 3. Soften the shoulders as you exhale. 2, 3. 2 more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra and just bowing your head in gratitude. Namaste. I hope you feel energized and filled with vitality for your day, and I look forward to seeing you on that soon. Bye.